Hola from the Ocean Vista Azul here in beautiful Varadero. We're going to do a walk through the facility today to see what it has to offer. Come and join us. Thank you for coming back to the G&D Travel Channel. Remember, share, subscribe, and like. And here's one of the two beaches here at the Ocean Vista Azul. As you can see, beautiful sand. There is some coral rock and stuff down here. It's not rock, I understand, but it's coral and it's very sharp, so you want to be careful. At nighttime, these stairs can be a little precarious with some sharp rocks down on the bottom, so you want to be careful. But other than that, it was beautiful. We had a wonderful day here going out into the water. Very nice and soupy. It was pretty good for end of November. The beach here at the Ocean Vista Azul, as always, has a list of do's and don'ts you want to take care to follow. This is the pathway that leads back to the resort. As you can see, there's a rope that demarcates the pathway as the beach is shared with the resort next door. Things that are included here are dance lessons, as well as beach volleyball, which a lot of people were taking the opportunity to play that when we were here. Yoga and fitness, and they welcome you to the beach. Have a good time. It's a wonderful place to go when you're here at the Ocean Vista Azul. By the beach, just up the hill where you saw the steps, there's the washrooms. And this particular cantina bar becomes a hive of activity. Pina coladas are definitely a favorite. Cerveza Cristal is obviously a big favorite as well. All through the resort are places for you to shower and to wash your feet so you can enjoy your stay. One of the features of this resort is security. You'll find them all over the place, and they're very helpful if you have any questions. We're on the path back to where the infinity pool in the main lobby is. These villas that have the ocean view are quite nice. We were fortunate enough to stay in a room 1126, and the pictures will show you, they come straight from the resort's website, but they do provide a very accurate representation of what our room was like.
Beautiful.
Here at the resort, it does have a rocky coastline. You want to be very careful when you're approaching it, the edge. They do have signs warning you all over the place, but it is very sharp rock, but it is very beautiful to look at as well. Here at the resort, they do offer massage by the sea. And I'll put up a very nice picture my wife took with it all lit up at night. It's very romantic. I believe they also do services for weddings and other functions here as well. So we're coming to the end of our short 5-minute walk from one of the two beaches and coming to the main building. We'll go visit the infinity pool next. Now we have arrived at the beautiful infinity pool right by the main lobby. Lots of chairs, although it does fill up quickly. And we stayed in a privilege section, it's called. It has some added features for your stay. And one of them is this beautiful Terraza Privilege Terrace Bar. Some upgraded liquors, upgraded service, and of course you have your own area. You don't need to find one along with all the chairs. Bathrooms are everywhere, so they're very handy to use. And as I mentioned, the showers to wash. We also have this beautiful terrace area where you can lounge and get the late day sun, and of course have this magnificent view down towards Varadero. Here's the bar in the main lobby. We're doing this early on a Monday morning before we leave back for Canada. So we're now headed towards the beach at the west end of the resort. Villas dot the coastline here. As we rise over the crest of the hill, heading towards the beach on the west end of the resort, you can see the resort that is next door as well. They are fenced off, but they do share a common beach. We're coming up to the west beach. It seems to me that this one's a little more popular with people, and I think because the lunch room or the place with the bar is somewhat larger, and I think they have a larger variety of food. As you can see, it stretches for miles and miles, going to the resorts that dot the coastline here in Varadero. Abundant tiki huts and chairs, and people love it. Steps away from the western beach is the eating and bar area, very popular during the day. The resort also has facilities for families with children, lots of places for them to play, and facilities to enjoy. Facilities for teams are also here at the resort, and they're open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The facility is also well signed, telling you where to go to find what you need. Now we come into the pool area for all guests. There are 3 pools here. We have the infinity pool by the main lobby. This is the pool that many guests can use, and then we'll be going to the privilege area that has its own pool as well. In the central pool area, you can see the Cantina Area. Lots of sitting availability. There is a swim-up bar as well, and it is well used during the day. Up to restaurant row here. In this area is the main buffet area. It'll be followed by 5 or 6 other restaurants. We'll go through them. The main buffet area features many items, many fruits that are grown in the region, many juices. You can have omelets made for yourself. An abundance of other food to choose from. Various cheeses, cold meats, a wide variety of breads are available. As you can see, a very popular area in the morning. We're coming up to restaurant row with all of the a la cartes. This is the Blue Moon. We had dinner here, it was quite nice. Yes, gigantic steaks we had at the Blue Moon. Over across the way is Mike's, a little coffee shop. Further down, we come to an Italian. Limoncello Restaurant Italiano. Excuse me for all those Italian out there who really say that I messed up the pronunciation. And the Caribbean restaurant, which we had dinner at, it was quite nice as well. Now we come to the theater area with the bar facilities. One useful thing to do when you're here is to look at the program of activities so you can see what's playing and when it's playing. We're now in the main theater area where every night at 9:30 they have a show. We've seen the aquatic show, which is in the pool we just saw. We also saw a circus show with lots of acrobats, and then a cabaret show. We also have some fun places to take pictures. Hi, honey. First arrive here at the Ocean Vista Azul, you have a nice friendly check-in area. The staff has been wonderful. Looking out the front of the lobby, you can see the flags. During the evening, there is entertainment in here. There's a piano. We've seen a 4-string quartet. There's been a rock and roll band. There's been a Caribbean type of band. It's all been very lovely. This is a very popular area during the evening. as well as the bar, extremely popular as well. Depending on who you're flying with, or if your tour is within the company, they do have a Sunwing kiosk here, which is generally staffed quite well. And behind here you'll see all of the books, which will give you the information about flight times, when the buses are going places, anything that might be happening that's going to affect you and your holiday. And just behind the villa that we've stayed at, which is just over there to the left, you walk up the path to the exclusive privileged area. They have their own pool. The folks that we've had there who serve us around the pool have been extremely attentive and good. It is demarcated as a privileged area. As you can see, with a security guard in the back, you're given a silver bracelet when you check in, which denotes that you are one of the privileged who gets to enjoy additional services. Privileged area also enjoys its own pool and restaurant. The Coral Restaurant we've ate at several times, and it's been very good. During lunch one day, it did take a little extra time for us to get our lunch, but once it did arrive, it was quite nice. In addition to all the wonderful amenities that come with the privilege service here at Ocean Vista Azul, they also have their own check-in area. These attendants, I believe Deanna was ours at first, have been superior. They look after every detail, and anything you want, they will try to do. We did ask for a coffee maker in our room, and they did bring it. And this is the desk where they are normally found. Well, thanks for joining us on our tour of the Ocean Vista Azul. I hope you've enjoyed it. Well, now it's time for a little breakfast. Bon appetit!